All right, guys, are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Don't know. Are we? Yes, we are. How are we doing, guys? How are we doing? Sorry if the voice is a little bit quiet. It's quite early. It's quite. Well, it's not major early, but it's not even 7 o'clock yet. So, obviously, this qualifying is supposed to start at 7, but everyone in my household is asleep, so we're not screaming to the rooftops today. However, we are going to be here for the qualifying, and I'm ready for it. I am ready for it indeed. You can see it's Q1. 18 minutes is obviously first Q1. We've got the racetrack there. I do want to try and get some sort of timer sorted. I've been looking into it. I just don't know quite how to do it. I don't know where you can find it at all. If anyone knows, drop a comment in the chat. I'm just going to tell everyone on Twitter that we are live. Let me just do that a second, guys. What? Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. F1 at GP. Hashtag Japanese Grand Prix. Ooh, the intro music. Right. We're live. We are ready to rumble. Oscar Piastri, George Russell. I'll just do the intro now. Dun, 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 dun. Right, YouTube Studio. Bing, bang, bong, bash, bash, bosh. Get in there like somewhere. Get a little pause on that. Bosh. Right. Oh, it's nearly time. Hey, oh, she's got a Lando mask on. Oh, God, it's early. At the 1, 2, and 3. Unfortunately, I tried to get the F1 picture of the track where you could see the DRS zone, but when you save the image, it's saved as a weird image, so I couldn't get it on the stream, unfortunately. So I just got a very plain version of the track there. I would love to be able to get cars out on track, vibes, but I don't know how I do that, if I'm being honest. I don't know how I do that. We'll have to get the times as well, but I will be working on it more into the season. We will try and improve the quality of the qualifying streams. But this is the track layout for today. You can see just there, timing, and then obviously Q1. That's what we're starting with. That is what we are starting with today. Come on. Obviously, it's been very Red Bull dominant, apart from FP2. But that was because it was rainier than I don't even know. It was just rainy as anything. So no one really got a good lap in an FP2. Mercedes potential closest competitors for Red Bull. I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's find out. Let's find out, baby. So we've got a couple of minutes now until the start of qualifying. Scripts are there. 18 minutes for the first for the first qualifying. 15 for Q2 and 12 for Q1, I believe. It's Oscar Piastri's birthday. He's 23. Ooh. There's only 3 other... Well, if he gets pole, he'll be included in a list of only 3 other drivers. So he'll be the 4th to the list to finish pole on your birthday. Which is quite crazy. Oh, Jesus. We got sleep in their eye that early. I just sprayed myself with water when as soon as I got up. And we wouldn't have this issue, would we? But we do. So, Yuki, obviously the home. Yeah. The home man. He's been very good. I think he's been very consistent this season. Yuki. Hopefully he can get some points. If we get a DNF from one of the big boys, he could potentially get some points, and hopefully he does be in his home Grand Prix. Oh, we are underway. Ah. There we go. We're underway. We are underway. Let's go. Kevin Magnussen, first one out. But we are officially underway for Q1 here in Japan. So let's go. Let's go indeed. I'm ready. We've got a bit of a cold coming. But I'll have to just be put to the side because we've got to get serious now. It's Japanese qualifying. Come on. K-Mag out there early. Only one out there so far. I don't know if it looks like it's going to rain. It looks grey, but it doesn't look like it's dark grey. It just looks miserable. Just looks very miserable. Oh welly. Hopefully we can get something going here. Predictions for... Actually, I'll put that in the chat. I'll put that in the chat. Predictions for Paul. Poll predictions. Oh. Sort this out. Ooh. Going on here then? What's going on here? There we go. That message is pinned. That message is pinned. There we go. Right, so that message is pinned. So anyone for the predictions, poll predictions, early poll predictions. Let's have a look. I'm going to go with Max Verstappen. I think he's going to make it 5 from 5 in the poll predictions unless he makes a serious mistake. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Logan Sargent on his outlet. Albon also going out on his outlap. So both Williams just headed out. Both Williams are out now for their outlap. K-Mag set a 1:31.2 in his first lap. I'm not quite sure the timings wise. What's going to be good and what's not, but I'm assuming that's going to be near the back of the pack. Actually, I can quickly check if I go. There we go. Find out now for you, chaps. Practice 3, Max Verstappen's set a 1:29.5. So we're looking around that area. Probably a little bit quicker, maybe low 1:29s, high 1:28s, potentially for our Q3s. Would have thought. Ooh, Piastri. Oh, that looks like a very unsafe release. Potential race control might be noting that incident, but I don't know if it'd be qualifying. It's not that serious, is it? Is that Perez out? Yeah, I think Perez is out. Oh, that could be Max, actually. No, it is Max. Yeah, it is Max. It's Max. Max. Investigation after session. Russell, Piastri, unsafe release. Well, there you go there. There you go there, guys. It is under investigation after session. Potential grid penalties, potentially, I don't know, maybe probably a fine or something. Well, Max is a second quicker than Magnussen through the first sector. So over a second, 1.1 seconds. And Charles Leclerc only half a tenth. No, 5,000. 5 tenths. There we go, 5 tenths quicker through sector 1. Sargent goes fastest by half a tenth. No, 5,000. 5 tenths. Why do I keep saying 5? Half a tenth. No, by 5 tenths. And Albon goes quicker by nearly 3 tenths on Sargent. And then Perez goes quicker than Albon by a second, just over a second. But Verstappen is purple in sector 1 and sector 2. And Verstappen goes just under half a second, 4 tenths of a second. Just over 4 tenths quicker than Perez. It doesn't look like anyone is close, pace-wise. Yeah, no one's close to Verstappen. Closest one is Perez. Piastri going up into third. Just under 6 tenths down. Only Perez and Verstappen quicker than Piastri. Ooh, hello. Fernando Alonso. Fernando Alonso goes quicker than Perez, goes into P2. He's already faster than his pole time last year, Max Verstappen. Already faster in Q1 than the pole position from last year. So that just shows how that car is an absolute rocket ship. Oh, Tsunoda going quicker than Charles Leclerc going into P8 there, Yuki. So the people to not set a time now is Lando Norris, but he has just completed sector 2. Ooh. Back end gone there for Lando. Tenth down for Lando. To be fair, there's a few mistakes from a few people there. A few mistakes from a few people. Lando, I'd watch out for Lando pace-wise because he was only, just under 7 tenths slower, but he had quite a big mistake. So keep an eye out for the McLarens. Fernando in P2. Everyone's set a lap now. Everyone's set a lap time. Ricciardo again slower than his teammate Yuki Tsunoda. But we find ourselves with the bottom 5 of Pierre Gasly in 16th, Hulkenberg 17th, Sargent 18th, Magnussen 19th, and Zhou Guanyu in 20th. That is the leaderboard so far. Yeah, it was a big motion. Back end, he took too much curb, and the back end for Lando just completely went. completely went there for Lando the back end. But the drop zone is, just to repeat, we have got Gasly in 16th, Hulkenberg 17th, Sargent 18th, Magnussen 19th, and Zhou Guanyu in 20th. That is the elimination zone so far. Obviously, Russell 3. Wait, 3-0? I thought there's only been 3 races, hasn't there? What a prat. No, wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, only been 3 races. So Russell's out-qualified Hamilton 3-0 so far. Hamilton a slight quicker so far in Q1. Just over 5 minutes to go. There we go. There, all the people in the elimination zone so far. We will change it when it gets changed. I'm not going to say it'll be rapid, but they are the people in the elimination zone at the moment in Q1. So we've got Albon going out. I think everyone's starting to come back out again. Albon on his flying lap. Albon a second slower than Verstappen after sector 2. There's a pile up in the pit lane. Ooh. Sargent 3 tenths up on Albon, but Albon's also going faster, so Albon goes into 11th place. Sargent goes into 15th. Ocon, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Magnussen, and Zhou are the bottom 5. See if that changes with just over 2 minutes to go in Q1. Sargent just gets out of the elimination zone, but he's only gone up into 15th. So I expect Sargent to be knocked out in qualifying unless no one is able to stick a good lap in. But no, I expect to see him out. Don't think it's a good enough lap personally to get through. But if you want to know the top 10 so far, just before they start setting all their fastest laps. So we've got Verstappen in first, Alonso in second, Perez in third, Piastri fourth, Sainz fifth, Norris sixth, both of the Mercedes in Hamilton and Russell in 7th and 8th, Tsunoda in 9th, and Charles Leclerc in 10th place. So that is your top 10 so far in Q1, but all the big boys and everyone else on the grid is about to start their flying lap. So we'll see what is what. Gasly goes just over 2.5 temps quicker than Sargent through sector 1. So there you go. Unless he makes a huge mistake, looks like Logie Bear is going to be knocked out in Q1. Charles on his flyer as well. We're on board with Charles Leclerc. Nice slipstream there. He has just set a purple sector 1. I mean, purple sector 2, sorry. Still down on Verstappen, though. Gasly is still 1.5 temps quicker than Logan Sargent. So he slowed down a little bit there in sector 2 for Pierre Gasly. And Charles Leclerc goes P4. Yeah, Magnussen quicker than Sargent. Gasly has gone into 5th. Sargent is out of qualifying. Magnussen is also out. Magnussen, Sargent, both out. Ocon is. Gasly's out in Q1. Daniel Ricciardo, the driver at risk. Ricciardo gone 9th fastest. Stroll. Oh, it's all kicking off now. Tsunoda goes 10th and Bottas goes 8th. Stroll is out of qualifying. Zhou Guanyu doesn't improve. So that is Gasly, Magnussen, there you go. That is the bottom 5, and that is who has been eliminated in Q. Tools, scripts. What a lap by Bottas. They'll put it in P8. Went quicker than both of the Mercedes, but they didn't really lap, to be fair. Yeah, wow. Wow. So Q2 will be beginning after that, but there is your bottom 5. P15th for Stroll, 16th for Gasly, 17th for Magnussen, 18th for Sargent. Wait, what? No, 16th for Stroll, 17th for Gasly, 18th for Magnussen, 19th for Sargent, and 20th for Zhou Guanyu. That is your bottom 5 in Q1. Bottas getting out with a great lap, putting himself into P8. Great lap for him. But Stroll, Gasly, Magnussen, Sargent, and Zhou are all eliminated in Q1. And now we've got to wait for Q2, but we won't have to wait long, so it's okay. It is all okay. Not a bad first qualifying session there, the first Q1. Beautiful. Beautiful. Both Mercedes still in there, catching. Can we get both of them through Q2, though? That's going to be a good question. That has got to be the question. Oof. Dream on. Boom, boom, boom. So, there we have it. There we have it. Bottom 5, right there, right here. Bottom 5 eliminations for Q1. We see an Aston Martin go out. Aston Martin aren't going to be happy with that. With Stroll going out, especially with Fernando splitting the Red Bulls. But that is it. That is it. Q2 should be starting in just a minute. Going to be interesting. I think McLaren look like they've got a bit of pace. Watch out for Lando Norris. Mercedes have shown a bit of pace over the weekend, but are they just have they turned up their engine a little bit more than everyone over the practice sessions? We're about to find out, aren't we? Really? And Ferrari, we know they've been quick this season, but they're not looking as quick this weekend. Are they going to pull it out the bag? Because I think if we look at the 1-2, I think it's quite simple. I think it's going to be a Verstappen Perez 1-2. Zhou Guan Yu in dead last for the third race. Esteban Ocon though into Q2. Esteban Ocon into Q2 in the Alpine, so fair play to him. Fair play to the lad. Hulkenberg got out of Q3 as well. Both the RBs got out. Ricciardo and Tsunoda. A little bit stiff here, guys. Not in a weird way, just... Ooh. It's all about getting the lap together today, apparently. According to Bradley Lord, the Mercedes comms director. Ooh, I didn't mean to slap my mic. What a prat. What a prat. What a big prat indeed. Seven tenths. Between Alonso and Stroll. Crazy. Why has this got some weird... I need to wash his hat. Because this is weird. It's got like some weird marking on it. How many minutes now until... Those scripts, there we go. Get the timer ready. So we know what we're doing. The timer ready. Boom, there we go. Q2 has begun. Has begun, ladies and gentlemen. Q2 has begun. And we've got a Red Bull straight out the... Is that Sergio Perez straight out the blocks? Oh, both? We've got both of the Red Bulls getting straight out there, straight to business, straight out in Q2. Perez out first, Verstappen behind him. Both of them straight out, ready to rumble. Ready to rumble. Let's have a look, shall we? Ah. Oh yeah, they don't normally come Japan this early, do they? Normally come later on in the season. Only the Red Bull's out so far. think Hulkenberg's out again. No, yeah, Hulkenberg and Piastri out and out, as well as both of the Red Bulls. That Red Bull just looks like it goes so smoothly around the track. Just smooth operator. Smooth operator. I think we've got both the Mercedes out. But Max is on his flyer. Max and Checo both on his flyer, I think. Both on their flyer, I believe. Yeah, wow. That Red Bull just goes smoothly round the track. Only a green sector 1 for Max Verstappen. No purple sector 1. Perez must have put in a great sector 1 to keep it purple over Max. Because that's Max's sector. Matt's going to go about a complete sector 2. There you go. Green sector 2. Sergio Perez is going slightly quicker than Verstappen here, I believe. Oh no. Verstappen goes 12 milliseconds quicker than Perez. Very nice, very nice. And Fernando Alonso, oh no, sorry, I hope Fernando Alonso stuck it in third, but he's on his flyer now. So both the Red Bulls set a time. We've got most drivers out now, setting times. Fernando Alonso. Let's see what Fernando can do. Lewis and Fernando both on their flyers. Fernando only just down on Verstappen, 8/100ths off Verstappen in sector 1. And then Lewis Hamilton over 4.5 tenths. Over 4.5 tenths for Lewis Hamilton. Jeez. I told you, what did I say about Lando in the McLaren? He's just gone fastest in sector 1. Purple sector 1 for Lando Norris. What did I say? I said, watch out for Lando in that McLaren. He looked fast. Fernando 2 tenths down Verstappen after sector 2. Ooh, little bit of correction. Little bit of correction in that final couple of corners. But Fernando goes P3. I think it's going to be a clear 1-2 for a second slower Lewis Hamilton. Lando goes quicker than Alonso. But still behind both the Red Bulls. So it's Verstappen in P1, Perez P2, Norris P3, Alonso P4, Piastri P5, Hamilton P6, 7th Tsunoda, 7th Norris should I say, 8th Tsunoda, 9th Hulkenberg, 10th Leclerc, but he's not actually set a time yet, so it doesn't matter about that. But watch out for Lando. I think 2 tenths off Verstappen is not bad. Leclerc's over 2 tenths slower than Verstappen after sector 2. Similar with Sainz. Taking slow to curb there. Sixth fastest for Leclerc. Sainz goes quicker. Then Charles Leclerc goes P5. Bottas in P10. We have got Sonoda, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Ricardo, and Albon, who's not set a time in the elimination zone. Yuki on a flyer here? I think so. Oh. Fernando. Hulkenberg time deleted. Track limits turn 15. So him and Albon need to set a time still. Just under 7 minutes to go in Q2. Just over 6.5 minutes to go in Q2. Hulkenberg and Albon not set a time. Both of the Mercedes drivers' times were on a U set of softs. Bottas in the top 10. Come on, Bottas. You're in my fantasy team. Come on, son. Get into Q3. Do me a favour. Didn't have a very good weekend not last week, but last race. Got minus points because I had Verstappen and Lewis in my team. So, come on. Yeah, man. So, if anyone wants to know, the bottom 5 so far is Tsunoda, Ocon, Ricardo, Hulkenberg, and Albon. Albon and Hulkenberg not set a lap time yet. They're going to go for the one and well, actually, I say one and done. Hulkenberg set a lap time, but he got deleted because of track limits in turn 15. So Hulkenberg and Albon not got a time. They've got one lap to pull something out the bag. We'll see what they can do. We'll see what he can do. But Tsunoda, Ocon, Ricardo, Hulkenberg, and Albon make the bottom 5 in Q2. 2 temps separate the top 3. Verstappen, Perez, Norris separate the top 3 so far in Q2 as well. So let's see what they can do. Obviously, these people below me were the people who were eliminated in Q1. We've got we've got 4.5 minutes now. They'll probably be going out in a couple minutes. They'll be going back out, I would have thought, to set that final lap. I'm expecting both the Mercedes to go back onto some new softs, some fresh soft tyres for this final run in Q2. Because they're both a second off the pace. I would expect them to be about half a second off the pace. I don't think they'll be quicker than Norris, if I'm being honest. Right, we've got cars leaving the pit lane. We have got cars leaving the pit lane. Getting ready for that final run in Q2. Let's see. Who can get out of Q2. I hope Yuki gets it to Q3, just because I think the crowd will have a bit of a boost from that. There we go. Yuki's just out of the pit exit. Everyone in the bottom 5 on their outlap. Few people in the top 6 or 7 still in the pits. Both Mercedes on their outlap as well. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes to go before the end of Q2. Both Mercedes out. They said both Mercedes drivers got pole before. George Russell with 1, Lewis Hamilton with 104. Oh dear, that's ridiculous. Looking nippy. I don't think I think they'll be half a second off Verstappen, potentially even more. I think all this about Mercedes potentially having a bit more pace this weekend. I just think to be fair, Lewis is not far behind Verstappen there at all. Russell a lot slower. Let's have a look. We've got Hamilton, Russell and Hulkenberg all behind each other. Ooh, my days. Lewis is really close to Verstappen. Lewis is on a great lap. I think Lewis could get into third here. Or he could even split the Red Bulls, potentially, depending on... Ooh, just a little bit slower than the Red Bulls. Just a little bit slower than the Red Bull there, but he puts it into P3. Russell goes 7th fastest. Driver at risk is Nico Hulkenberg. Bottas has dropped into the bottom 5. Ocon is out. Oh, Tsunoda. Tsunoda's not Danny Rick out of qualifying. What's Bottas going to do? Oh, Yuki gets into Q3. Yuki gets into Q3. And Danny Rick has been knocked out by his teammate, Yuki Tsunoda. Well. So that is Ricciardo, Hulkenberg, Bottas, Albon, and Ocon. All out in Q2. Get that timer. Ooh. There we go. Right. So Q3 will be next. But over the people eliminated in Q2. We have Danny Rick, Hulkenberg, Bottas, Albon, and Ocon all out in Q2. Yuki Tsunoda just knocking out his teammate by a few Well, by very marginal time. Very marginal. But Yuki Tsunoda, take a bow, son. Take a bow. Because that was splendid. Absolutely splendid. Yuki Tsunoda, the home hero, is through to the Q3 shootout. Let's see what he can do then, Yuki. Let's see what you can do, Yuki Tsunoda. Let's see what you can do, son. It'll be very interesting to see if he's got something in the locker yet, if I'm being honest. Very interesting. Liam Lawson just in the RB garage, just looking at Daniel Ricciardo going out and thinking, I'm coming for your seat. Wow. Wow. Got a McDonald's advert here. This one's better than the one that they did that for. That advert was a bit annoying, can't lie. So, yes, they start here. Wait, let me do this. They start here. They go. Oh, God, how do I do this? Oh, they go down here. Down here, around here. 3 round there. Difficult. Like that. That. Then like that. That. Down here. Like that. Down. Round. Like that. Boom. Lap complete. That was really difficult. Hopefully Lewis can stick it into, I don't know, maybe just get right behind the Red Bulls. Just try and get the toe from the Red Bulls. So, if you've just joined and you're here for Q3, these are the people that got eliminated down here in Q2. Ricciardo, Hulkenberg, Bottas, Albon, Ocon were eliminated in Q2. And the 10 left. The 10 left in Q3 are Verstappen, Perez, Hamilton, Alonso, Russell, Norris, Piastri, Tsunoda, Sainz, and Leclerc. That is the top 10. Fernando Alonso. I was thinking, how did Yuki get into the Q3, but Stroll got knocked out in Q1, didn't he? So there was one less Aston Martin. Oh, we've got a lot of Mexican fans there in that stand. Sergio Perez fans out in full flow, and then obviously everyone loves Yuki, so we love to see that because everyone loves a bit of Yuki Tsunoda. What a cracking driver! Imagine if Yuki can do better than 10th. And you can beat one of the big boys, even finishing 10th. That is a great place to put yourself for the race. And Q3 is underway. Let's go. Q3 is officially underway. It is time now. Where are we going? What positions are we going to get? There we go. Top 3 predictions for Q3. What are our top 3 predictions? Mine is Verstappen, Perez, and Lando Norris. I think that's going to be the top 3. But are we going to get a shot? Can we get it? Can we split the Red Bulls? Is Verstappen going to make a mistake? Probably not. But we'll find out. We're going to find out. We've got everyone out, I believe. Everyone out. Oh, no, sorry. Everyone out bar Leclerc and Tsunoda. And Tsunoda's out now as well. So just Leclerc in the pits. Let's see what these cracking drivers can do in Q3 for the Japanese Grand Prix. The last 5 poles have been Lewis Hamilton, Vettel, Verstappen. They are the last 5 poles in Japan. 2017 Hamilton, 2018 Hamilton, 2019 Vettel, 2020 Verstappen, 2020. Wait, did we not have? I swear there was dates missing there. I don't know. I don't know. Hamilton fastest sector 1, but he's the first one to go through sector 1, so we'll see what happens when Verstappen goes through. But he's gone quicker than Russell through sector 1. But what about Max Verstappen? What about Max Verstappen? Is he going to get... Ooh, Lewis... Oh, no. No, Verstappen has gone purple sector 1. He was slightly delayed on the purple. Perez is doing very well to keep up with Verstappen this weekend. He's very... Perez could nick pole if there's a mistake from Verstappen. Purple sector 2 for Russell. I'm expecting Verstappen to take that. Yep, Verstappen goes fastest. 28.7 for Hamilton. Russell goes slightly slower than Lewis. And then Verstappen, I'm expecting to go quicker than both of them. Yep. Half a second between him and Hamilton. Perez goes... Oof. Goes 3.5 tenths slower than Verstappen. Fernando Alonso, what's he got in the locker? Splits the Mercedes. Alonso splits the Mercedes, goes quicker than Russell, just behind Lewis Hamilton. Sainz goes third fastest, goes quicker than Lewis Hamilton. We've got both the McLarens coming through now. Piastri goes fourth fastest, goes quicker than Hamilton, Alonso and Russell. Puts himself into P4. Lando Norris, what's he going to do? Splits the Red Bulls. What did I tell you about Lando? What did I tell you about Lando? Goes 2.5 tenths slower than Verstappen. Yuki goes into P9. Leclerc is clearly just going for one lap in Q3 then, because he's not come out the pitch yet. Lando Norris splitting the Red Bulls. What did I say about Lando Norris? Why did I go Carlos Sainz? No, I did. I went Norris in P3, didn't I? But I said, could he split the Red Bulls? Yes, he can so far. Oh, Shaw's coming out now. Don't know if Shaw's just going for one lap or what. Sorry if you can hear the dog. Lando Norris splitting the Red Bulls though. Go on, Lando. Can he put it on pole? Probably not, but we'll see. Don't know why the Mercedes went out so early. I would have gone, if I was them, I would have gone out last. Lando Norris goes the fastest set to 1. Verstappen with the fastest set to 2 and 3. Why is the dog going so crazy? Let him outside. Maybe Aston Martin has not quite got the pace against these big boys, but let's see. Lando Norris, let's see what he can do. That is the top 3. Oh my God, why is the dog barking? Send him outside. Just put him outside for a second. He'll be fine. Do my nutting. I can just hear him. Leclerc 2.5 tenths down in the first sector. I don't know why they've sent him out when no one's on track, though. Put him out like last so he gets a tow from someone. Shaw set the fastest set to 2. Purple set to 2 for Shaw. What's he got in the final sector then? Is he going to split? Ooh. Only 7th fastest, though. Wow. Only P7 for Charles Leclerc. And that's going to be, he's only doing one lap in Q3, so he could be a little bit lower than that potentially. He's got Russell and Alonso who will be doing another lap behind him. We've got Verstappen, Norris and Perez on their outlap. Sainz and Piastri also on the outlap. Hamilton and Russell in the pits. And I think that's a better strategy from Mercedes. Try and get a tow from someone if you want that little bit of extra pace. Sergio Perez is... I don't know who's been sent out first, Verstappen or Perez. I don't know. Doesn't really matter though, does it? We've got 2 minutes now for Q3. 2 minutes for Q3. Let's see. Less than 2 minutes now for Q3. Verstappen on his... Is he on his outlap or is he on his flying lap? He's on his flying lap. Perez on his flyer. Perez on a flyer. Perez is up on Verstappen. But Verstappen is probably going to be up on Verstappen. Verstappen is up on Verstappen with the fastest set to 1. Oh, Max. Oof, that is on the limit. That was proper on the limit. Perez is up by a 10th on Verstappen. Purple set to 1. Set to 2 for Perez. He was on the limit. This is very good from Sergio Perez. Verstappen is up, but he might be... Oh, he goes slower. He goes slower, 2 100ths. And goes slightly faster. Poor final sector as well. Goes even quicker. 66 milliseconds. Carlos Sainz, no, can't improve. Yuki says 10th. Unlucky. Fernando Alonso. What can he do in this final? Alonso goes into 5th. Oh, he's out. I think he ran over there. I think Russell ran over. Oh, Jesus. No one's even going to fight this pole then, are they? I can't see Lewis. Oh, yeah, Lewis is backed out. Russell doesn't improve. Wow, so no one improved, really. Only team who improved were Red Bull. The only team who improved on their own were Red Bull. Norris in P3. So our top 3 is Verstappen, Perez and Norris. That is the top 3 for... That is the top 3. That is your top 3 in qualifying for the Japanese Grand Prix. Max Verstappen makes it 4 poles from 4. Very, very nice indeed there from Max. Very nice indeed. Perez pushed him all the way, to be fair to him. Perez pushed him all the way. I don't think he could have done much more. Perez in P2 and Norris starting on the second row for the race early hours tomorrow morning. That is the Japanese Grand Prix. That was very, very close there. It'll be hopefully it's a good fight in the race. We'll see, I suppose. We'll see. But Verstappen, Perez, Norris, top three. That is your top three for Q3. And that is the grid for tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what happened in the race tomorrow. I'll be getting up early hours tomorrow morning, and we'll probably do a little reaction to that race as well. But that is going to be it from me today. Hope you enjoyed this qualifying stream. It's been a good one. And I suppose we'll be back for the next race, and hopefully we'll be back for a reaction as well after the race tomorrow. Hopefully it's an absolute banger. Hopefully there's a bit of rain to make it a little bit interesting, but that's going to be it from me today. I hope you enjoyed Sooty. I'm going to say Sooty, and I'll see you on the next